Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Marilyn. This is my channel. Today's May 6, 2022, and this is Flosstube number 7. And I'm going to talk about cross stitch today. So I have quite a few things to share. I have a few FFOs, and I'm going to talk about one that I have been working on since January. So it's my continuous project. So why don't we just get to it, right? Why don't I share, first of all, my FFOs. I'm really excited, and yeah, and I decided to go back and look for the stitch cards. So yes. All right. So I have been working on the Lori Holt stitch cards. So here are the ones that I've been working on, or that I have finished. And I even have the little cat and the little witch's hat. So let me share with you my little finishes. Oh, I'm so excited. So here is my little bird. Isn't he cute? And I stuffed all of these little pillows with crushed walnuts and lavender. And they smell so good. All right, so, and then I finished the little tulip pillow. So I thought of putting either rickrack or some pom-poms on the outside edge around it, but I'm not sure. So I decided I would just wait on it, and maybe when I finish all of them, I can do that at the very end of stitching all the little pillows that I'm going to stitch, and then somehow kind of not matchy-matchy, but you know, kind of get a little theme going, right? So here is the little basket. And now some of these, I did not have the exact color that it called for. So I just went and I got something that was close enough. And that was good enough for me. So, and they're small little stitches, so no one's going to really notice. And look at the little cat. Now, the little cat, it's so cute because I kind of filled them, well, I filled them the way Lori shows on her tutorial, and I'm not sure I'm doing it exactly right, but oh well, it works. So I stitched it, and I stitched it with black thread, and because it's a Halloween one, it looks, my husband said it looks pretty cool because, you know, it looks like Frankenstein, the monster, you know, the stitches. So, hey, I love these. These are super, super cute. And last but not least, from the stitch card series is the little witch's hat. And I did a little fabric. Now this one I do plan to put something on the back. And yeah, I didn't show you the fabric. Oh, let me show you the fabric on this one. Oh, cute. It's little bumblebees. I thought they were so cute. So I tried to kind of match the fabric to the stitch. Somewhat have it themed, but you know, it doesn't matter. Now I made another little pillow, but this was from a free downloadable pattern on Fat Quarter Shop, from the Fat Quarter Shop. And so if you go onto the little search bar and just type free cross stitch pattern, you know, you'll get a list of things that either say free in the pattern or that it's actually for free. So anyway, this is a pattern that they have for free. And so I used Valentine's fabric for the back. And you see I covered it with the same fabric. And again, I stuffed all of these with the crushed walnuts and the lavender. Now I did finish the little jack-o'-lantern that goes with this little set. So each set of the stitch cards comes with 4 patterns, and the 4 patterns are themed. So I already did the jack-o'-lantern, and that's in a little shadow box that I keep all the ones that are not being displayed upstairs. But that one I filled with poly. But I like the feel of the crushed walnuts. It's almost kind of like a little stress ball. Okay, so that's that. Then I also fully finished a few ornaments. Now I remember mentioning or saying in Flosstube number 5 that I was planning, and that was back in January, that I was planning to stitch an ornament per week. So I wanted to have 52 ornaments stitched in 2022. Well, we can all dream big, and that I did. I dreamed really big. But life, as usual, tends to get in the way. I had other projects that I needed to get to and finish. And so, well, I stopped at stitching 6 ornaments. I do plan to get back on that horse, but we'll see. So anyway, the ornaments that I stitched are from the 12 Days of Stitchy Ornaments. And I finished them very similar to the way they're finished in the pattern. I know that the Fat Quarter Shop, Kimberly, she finished them and she put little pom-poms on the outside, and that was super adorable. But I wanted to do quick and easy. So anyway, so this is the one that's the quilt block. I love. And oh my gosh, this little jar, mason jar, is super cute with the Christmas tree in it. It's like a little snow globe. And here we have the candy cane and the peppermint candy and a stocking. So that is all I have for finished stitching things, and I'm excited. I thought it was pretty good for me. They were nice. You know, I discovered that stitching small things, you feel more accomplished because you stitch them, and I'm a very slow stitcher. So when someone says it takes them, 3 hours to stitch something, I know it takes me 33 hours to stitch that piece. So yeah, I didn't stitch any of these in an hour or 2 or 10. It took me a while. But I am happy with the results, with having all of these finished stitchy projects, and that makes me excited. So I have been working on one, and this is the one that has that when I have a little free time and I can cross stitch, this is the one piece that I've been cross stitching on because I do want to get it done this year. And there were other stitch patterns I wanted to start, but I just couldn't, and I figured I would rather finish this than to start something and have a few more projects that are in my UFO project. I mean, my UFO box. So anyway, here it is. It's from the Prim Stitch Series, and this is what I have so far. As you can see, I am not stitching these, like finishing them completely before I jump to the next one. I was originally, but then I figured, there's no stitching police. I can just stitch what I love and what I enjoy, and when I get, I don't want to stitch a certain thing, I'll just leave it for the end, right? So, but I do plan to finish these 2 blocks right here by the end of this month. that is my hope, my plan. So I'm trying to stitch every morning, and that way I can just get these two done and maybe even start the middle one. So, or get back to this up here. So that is my progress on the stitch card. I mean, what is it? Prim Stitch Series. And yes, I'm really, really excited with that. Now, for things that I have received in the mail, which, you know, we all like to have happy mail because it just makes us happy. It's better than receiving bills, right? So, and I know I did mention before that I was just kind of going on a pattern buying diet kind of thing. I do have a lot of patterns. Not as many as a lot of people out there, but that doesn't mean that it's okay for me personally to have all these patterns and not stitch them, because I do want to stitch what I get. I mean, that's the whole reason I purchased them, right? So anyway, I did get a few things, and it's because I'm part of several clubs at the Fat Quarter Shop, from the Fat Quarter Shop. So I'm part of their Floss Fix club, and I also participate in the Floss Frenzy. Now I have them in my little, it's on that wall over there. And I do have, every time I get them, I look at them, I ooh and I ah, and then I pull them out of the baggie and put them in their little drawer. And maybe later on, I will show you how my drawers are filling up with all this fancy floss. Anyway, so this month's arrived yesterday for this one is the Floss Frenzy Peacock Blue. Aren't these adorable? I love these teals. They're gorgeous. You know, I think they're so pretty. I don't even want to use them. I just want to look at them and just organize them and look at them again and play with them. I want to pet them. So that is the floss that I received from the club. I'm sure there is another one. I think the Floss Fix should be arriving later this week or next week, because it's Friday. So yeah, next week. And I also received, I don't remember when these came in the mail. It was the stitch card from Lori Holt's Stitch Card Series. This is set L, and these are super, super cute. So I am looking forward to making those or stitching those up. Definitely, I can't wait. But at the moment, I have plans for something else. So I was dedicating most of my time to the Prim Stitch series, and I was not, my intention was not to pick any other stitching, but this was released, and how could I say no? I think this is super cute. It's not a big piece, so it should be done fairly quick for the average stitcher, but for me, it will take a little longer. But no, I you know, I think it's really cute, and it'll be perfect in my sewing room. So I'm excited about that one. And I also got this pattern. It's not a big one either. It's a 95 wide by 59 high. So it should be a nice size pillow. And I'm excited to stitch this. And it might not be in time for like 4th of July or anything like that. But I will get it done. maybe I'll enjoy it next year. Who knows? I just thought it was a pretty pattern and I wanted to try something different. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Because I was ordering from the Fat Quarter Shop anyway, and when I ordered my patterns, I figured, why not? I love this magazine. I've been, I'm drawing a blank, but yes, I've been purchasing this magazine since the very beginning. And the reason I would purchase it was for the punch needle patterns, because there are cross stitch, you know, magazines out there, but I'd never seen a punch needle one. So I was really excited, and I have seen how it has evolved. I have to say, all the patterns, I looked through the magazine and every single pattern is gorgeous. Thank you to all the designers, the editors, you know, everyone that works to put this magazine together. Thank you so much. You know, we do appreciate it a lot. So if you haven't gotten your spring edition for 2022, don't forget, go and order your copy because it might be gone before you know it. And there are lots of goodies. So let me give you a little peek from the back. I can't show the inside because you'll see the patterns, but yes, I am definitely gonna punch this one right here. So there are lots of great both punch needle and cross stitch patterns in this magazine. So that is all the cross stitch I have for you today, but I would like to share something else. Now, I collect things, as you've seen, and I do collect a lot of stuff, but lately I've been collecting things that have to do with sewing, and I love pin cushions. And I also love Gail Wilson design dolls and all the sewing goodies and stuff like that. So I had, some time ago, I purchased this kit, and I did go on her website, and she still has this kit. It's still available. So if you go to her website, which is gailwilsondesigns.com, and you go to other items, click on that, and then you'll have like a little bar that'll come down, a little toolbar, and there's little options that you can click on. The very first one is gonna say sewies and pin cushions, if I'm not mistaken. Click on that, and this is the very first kit that will show up. Well, I finally finished mine, and I'm so excited. Okay, so here we go. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? Look, and everything comes in your kit. You have all the stuffing, the fabric, the button, the floss. She includes these wooden spools and the floss that you wrap them with. Look at these jewel tones. Oh my goodness. And if you want to use this with your own thread, because you want to use the pin cushion, you can do that too. You don't have to use these. I have another one that I have my own thread on them. But this is super cute. I love it. It's one of my favorites. So I'm really excited. I have it upstairs in I'm displaying it in, I have those, I like to have like those antique display cabinets. So I have a small one, and I have an antique pin cushion there that looks similar to this. And so I have them displayed together, and they look so cute. I love it. So if you love pin cushions and you like to make things, don't forget, you can just go right on over to Gail's website and look down here. And you can get your own pincushion kit. And you can make one. And I'm not sure, sometimes she does have finished ones. I don't think this one, she has it as a finished item. She used to, when they first come out, I think she does have a few as finished items, but this one's been out for a while. Anyway, it's worth it. I mean, you're gonna love it. I'm in love. I love looking at it. I should make another one. In all different colors of fabric. So, that's it. That's all I have. I was thinking of coming back later on, maybe sometime this month, with some of my quilting items and some of my quilt blocks and little things that I've been doing. But yeah, until then, I hope you have a good one. Take care. Bye.